America, we don't arrest our critics. That's the whole point of this country, is that we allow criticism and government officials take it in strides and don't just use the powers that they have in their hands to punish their critics. That's a very important constitutional right, and that's why I think the Supreme Court decided to take this case and hear it.
I would never believe that I would be going to the Supreme Court. I would never believe that I was in jail either.
Hi, I'm Anya Bidwal. I'm a lawyer with the Institute for Justice and a leader of IJ's project on immunity and accountability. Sylvia organized a petition because her constituents did not like the city manager. And so when she was running, they said, we will vote for you, but could you please, on our behalf, petition the government to remove the city manager? He's not fixing the streets. He is not responsible for garbage being taken out on time. So we'd like to express our discontent with him.
I just took all the papers and I patted them on the table to get them in order, and I stuck them in my folder. I went over there to talk to them. Next thing I know, the captain of the police department comes and taps me on the shoulder and tells me the mayor wants to speak with me. So I go over there to see what the mayor wants, and he says, where's the petition? I opened my folder and I went through some papers, and there it was, to my surprise. So I handed it to him, and he said, you must have picked it up by accident. And so I didn't think anything of it after that.
Nobody seriously would think that that constitutes tampering. The problem is that the city manager was allies with the powers that be in Castle Hills, with the mayor, with the police chief, and with other folks within Castle Hills. So they obviously did not like Sylvia petitioning the government to remove the city manager, which is a powerful position in Castle Hills. So they engineered a plan to punish her for exercising her First Amendment right, and to also send a message to others within Castle Hills about how you're not supposed to be challenging those in power. So they used this very broadly written law about tampering with the government record, and they said because Sylvia took this document, which she did not know was a petition. She took this one piece of paper and she put it in her binder. It turned out to be a petition. 2 months after the event, they used this very broadly written law in Texas called tampering with the government record. And they said that she tried to steal a government document. They got a warrant for her arrest.
My husband received a call from a neighbor that there was a warrant out for my arrest. So he took me to turn myself in, and it was quite a shock. I never believed someone would arrest me. I didn't know what I had done. I didn't even know what I was accused of. And we turned myself in, and I was fearful because I'd never been in jail. I have a clean record. I didn't even have a parking ticket, and it was very scary to an old lady like me. They wanted to punish me, and they wanted to make sure I went to jail, and they did a good job.
They put her in jail for a day. That was an extremely traumatic experience.
The charges, they took them to the district attorney's office, and they were turned down. They didn't see that I did anything criminal.
And she very quickly thereafter gave up her consul seat because she just had no emotional strength to continue this fight. What we're hoping the Supreme Court will do is make it clear that this special protection from First Amendment lawsuits belongs with police officers making time-pressured decisions, and that mayors are not deserving of this same type of protection. When it comes to mayors, when it comes to other desk-bound bureaucrats who want to throw their critics in jail, First Amendment comes first, and they should be held accountable for violations of people's constitutional rights.